Hey guys, what's up? Basketballer here. This is the fourth game for February 17, 2022. This must be the best game there is for today. This is Philadelphia 76ers with a record of 34 wins and 23 losses, visiting Milwaukee Bucks, the defending champions with a record of 36 wins and 23 losses. This one will be played at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 9:30 a.m. here in Manila. Again, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pass a Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Okay, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings so that we can take a look at these two teams closer. Um, Milwaukee Bucks, they are at number 3 in the Eastern Conference. For their last 10 games, they have won 6, so they are doing good. Approaching this game, the Bucks are coming off a win. While Philadelphia 76ers, they are number 5 in the Eastern Conference, so they're not that far. Last 10 games that they've had, the same with Milwaukee Bucks. They've won 6. However, approaching this game, Philadelphia 76ers is coming off a loss. All right, so on this game, Milwaukee Bucks will enjoy the home court advantage. At the same time, I gotta give them the slight advantage in terms of momentum as they are coming off a win while Philadelphia is coming off a loss. Now, in terms of fatigue, I'm looking at the records and it seems like both teams actually rested last night. So let's take a look at the injury list for both teams. Starting with Philadelphia 76ers, I only see two players down here. They are James Harden and Jaden Springer, and that's for Philadelphia 76ers. Now for Milwaukee Bucks, mm, okay, who do we have here? Brook Lopez, Pat Connaughton, George Hill are all confirmed out for Milwaukee Bucks. Grayson Allen is actually doubtful for Milwaukee, while Wesley Matthews is tagged as probable. Okay, so three players tagged as out. Um, Allen is doubtful, while Wesley Matthews is tagged as probable, and that's for Milwaukee Bucks. Okay. Um, the spread on this, well, it started with -6 for the home team, Milwaukee Bucks, and as we speak, it is at -7 for Milwaukee. Okay. Not sure if you have actually watched the last game that Philadelphia had. Man, that was crazy. That was funny at the same time. Scary if you know Philadelphia 76ers, right? I know a lot of people were playing around as to how blown that game was out, right? It didn't look Philadelphia 76ers at all. I mean, I knew Boston will win if you actually watched our prediction. We sided with Boston Celtics, but I didn't expect for that game to be that blown out, if you know what I mean. The Milwaukee Bucks, their last game was a win as compared to Philadelphia 76ers. You know, they're coming off that very embarrassing and very bad loss against Boston Celtics. So again, Bucks have more momentum in terms of, coming onto this game. In terms of form, I would have to say that almost both got the same kind of form. Um, they are healthier though. I'm talking about Philadelphia 76ers. They are healthier as compared to Milwaukee Bucks. But again, I just that's what I don't like with that trade. Because with the trade that Philadelphia 76ers had, again, their bench actually is not that strong anymore. Unlike before, Embiid can actually sit down for a lot of minutes and it's perfectly fine because they got a backup center who is solid, who can score, who can defend, who can actually do double digits in rebounds as well. But now, once Embiid is actually on the bench, there's a huge trouble for Philadelphia 76ers, especially if they're up against a good team, especially if they're up against a team who has a lot of scorers, who has a lot of bigs. That's the question mark that I have for that trade. But then, of course, yes, if they can actually start the game well with Harden and Embiid, and in the starting lineup, then maybe and just maybe they won't have a deep bench, right? But we all know, come on, once playoffs come, you guys would actually need a deep bench if you would really want to have a higher success rate in the NBA. But of course, who am I? I'm just a poor boy right here trying to give my prediction. So we'll see, and let's see what Philadelphia 76ers would have come the playoffs time. In this game, though, I think Milwaukee Bucks would actually win this, even though they have a lot of players who are out. They have some momentum coming in. They got a lot of bigs who can actually put Embiid in trouble. Once Embiid gets like early fouls or something, that's the question mark. Who would actually try to stop Giannis and his boys? So that must be one of Milwaukee's early goals. Put Embiid in foul trouble, and they should be successful, man. However, I think that in terms of the spread, which is 7 points, I think Philadelphia 76ers should be able to cover that because approaching this game, I'm pretty sure that Philadelphia 76ers got a lot of motivation. Philadelphia 76ers were embarrassed on that game, so I'm pretty sure that they were kicking themselves. In the plane coming to Milwaukee, they wanna have some sort of revenge game. However, I think they might not be able to get the win, but they should be able to get and cover the spread, though. All right, so my pick would be Philadelphia 76ers plus 7. I'm expecting a much, much better game for Philadelphia 76ers, and I don't expect to see the same game anymore. That kind of game for Philadelphia, at least for the entire season. All right, so my pick Sixers plus 7. Philadelphia plus 7. Peace out. Pase love and God bless.